Hi, Jodie Hill here from Thrive Law, and today's update is around un-furlough. Yes, I just made that word up. However, what else do we call it? We've got to bring people back from furlough at some point, and we're already seeing loads of organisations rotating their staff on furlough. The minimum requirements for furlough are 3 weeks. For un-furlough, there's no minimum requirements. So actually, the reality is people are already doing this, but how do you do it well? I'm suggesting that people actually take the opportunity to make sure there's something in writing, because actually you're going to need a paper trail for HMRC anyway, so you might as well do that. But also it makes the position very clear to the employees of what is happening. So if you are rotating, then you can actually be really clear that it's on a rotation basis and it's temporary un-furloughing, they're going back on furlough. Obviously, the furlough scheme is up and running until June, but we don't know at this stage whether it's going to be extended. We do know that it's impacting on people's mental health, and whilst people are furlough, they can receive training. And what we're encouraging people to do is make sure that you're communicating with your staff when they're on furlough, and then that helps the transition when you're unfurloughing them, because they don't feel disconnected from the organisation. There's a real issue at the moment of furlough people feeling forgotten, and they're being brought back into a business that they don't recognise and that they feel as though they're not part of anymore. That's particularly the case where workplaces are staying open and they are furloughing some staff, and so you've got this disparity between those who are working and they're working with crazy ridiculous hours, and then you've got those who are unfurloughed who don't have a sense of purpose, who probably feel a bit rubbish about the fact that they're at home and they're receiving less pay. So you need to ensure that everybody feels included in any communication and updates, and that will really help when you're unfurloughing individuals, because if they feel as though they're part of the team, then they'll have that drive when they go back to work. And many people will be feeling the urge to go back to work, but at this time it's really difficult for many employers. The final thing that I would say around unfurloughing is just making sure it's really clear what your organisation will look like when you go back. If you're unfurloughing people to make them redundant, you need to start consulting about that now. If you're unfurloughing someone and their role is likely to change, or you need them to home work, again, consult with them. Communication is key here. If you don't communicate with your staff, you're going to lose them, you're going to disengage them and demotivate them. And that doesn't help them with their mental health, but it also doesn't help you with achieving what you need to bounce back from what's happened and ultimately having a really productive workforce. So hopefully these few tips have helped. We have got a blog on this with more detail, which I'll pop in the comments. If you have any questions, our coronavirus helpline is always open. It's coronavirus@thrivelaw.co.uk. It's free. Get in touch. We're more than happy to help. We're trying to ease anxiety by supporting employees and employers by doing the right thing right now. So please get in touch. Loads more stuff on our website, and I'll be doing a couple more videos this week once we know more information around the lockdown restrictions being lifted. I hope this was helpful. Please leave comments and share if it's helpful for anyone that you know. Thank you.